Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Students, today we are going to discuss about the chapter Inventions and Discoveries. In this chapter, we will cover first topic, that is electricity. So let's discuss the background of this unit. So in this unit, we'll be discussing about some key inventions and discoveries of 19th century. We'll be exploring about how these inventions and discoveries affected the industry, trade, education, communication, telephone, cars, camera, aircraft, television, and computer. We'll also be discussing that how science and technology build on earlier discoveries and inventions and how they enable ideas to put into practice. And we'll also be discovering together that how science and technology build on earlier discoveries and inventions, and how can we enable ourselves to practice upon the ideas after learning this lesson. We'll be finding out that how scientific inventions done at that time, and the people were thinking that these things are useless, they do not have any purpose. But later on, scientists proved that all those things which were discovered at that time were so vital. And thirdly, we'll also be finding out that how new materials and techniques enable old ideas to put into practice as well. Specifically, in this topic, that is electricity, that is the first topic of this chapter, we'll be learning two things. The first thing which we'll be able to do after learning this lesson is that we'll be able to identify and describe how electricity was discovered. The second thing which we will be able to do is that we'll be able to determine that how electricity production was developed in Pakistan. Let's get into this lesson. So probably when a person who is discussing electricity can think about this question, that what were the things which were used for lighting up homes before the electricity. So you're right, candles were used for lighting up homes before electricity. So another question which comes in our mind is here on your screen. Question is that light bulbs and other electrical items were discovered, but there was something that has to be discovered before the use of light bulbs and other electrical items. And what was that thing? This is the question here for you. So now search the answer of this question and write it on a paper. I'm sure that you have written the answer on a paper. Now match your answer with this. Okay, read this question on your screen. And yes, search the answer of this question, and you know the procedure, write it on a paper and then match your answer with this answer. Okay, that's another important point which has to be kept in mind, that electricity was not an invention. Okay, it was always there in the nature. The scientists were special people and they discovered this blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the nature. And they also discovered the process of its production, and a lot of scientists and other inventors found lots of ways to use electricity, and about those ways inshallah you'll be learning about those things in the coming lessons. Another question is there for you: when was electricity first discovered? So search the answer of this question, and you have to write this answer yourself, because I'm not going to provide you the answer of this question. Search it yourself and then share your answer in the comments. So, mashallah, you're going very well. So I know that you're so excited and you're learning it nicely. Mashallah, keep it up and do not fed up. Activity number 4 is there for you. Okay, do you want to get more excitement? Okay, let's do this. Go to page number 97 of the book of social studies and start reading page number 97. Keep in mind that you have to read the first 2 paragraphs of page number 97. All right, I hope that you have finished the reading of first two paragraphs. Now you are able to give the answers of coming questions. Question number 5 is there for you. Read this question and write the answer after searching it on a paper, and then you know the procedure. You have to match your answer with this one. Nice job, mashallah. Now, okay, go back to the book and open it again and continue the reading of the remaining part of page number 97. After completing page number 97, you can give the answer of this question, I'm sure. Read it properly. And then you can search the answer of this question on internet and also in the book as well. Okay, question number 5 was a bit interesting and was a bit tricky. Okay, there's the answer on your screen of question number 5. Question number 5, that's a big one. So read the answer after pausing the video. And then continue. Question number 6 is there. Read it. That's not a difficult question, I'm sure. So read it. Okay, search the answer of this question and write it on a paper. Now match your answer with this. And the question is there for you. Think about this question and yes, obviously you have to search the answer yourself and write the answer on a paper. Okay, now let's check the answer. Have you written it properly or not? Now, alhamdulillah, we have completed the activities and we are about to finish this lesson. But before finishing this lesson, I want to tell you some interesting thing. And the fact is that in the early 19th century, most countries produce a small quantity of electricity. You know, ordinary people, I mean common people who were not rich, they were not able to use electricity at their homes. Electricity was used only in the offices and in the factories. Okay, alhamdulillah, we have finished lesson 1. That was about electricity. And at the end of this lesson, I'm providing a worksheet. You can download the worksheet from the website, or you can download the worksheet from the link given below in the description. Jazakallah khair. May Allah increase your knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.